This has to be the best build that's going to be going into NBA 2K27 as my big man build that I'm going to be starting out the game with. Listen, the reasons why is because it has high finishing, high shooting, high passing accuracy, high rebounding, and high strength. Just know this will be the meta in NBA 2K27. Let's get straight into it. Let's go. Okay, to start out this build, we're going center, of course. Like I said, it's going to be a center build. You're going to be going 6'10 on the height, 243 on the weight, 7'3" wingspan. And the reasons why is because we're going to be pushing for that that 99 rebound, of course. We're going to be going for, mediocre dunk where we still can contact dunk. And we're going with a 243 on the weight so we can get that 75 on the speed. So let's move on to how the build is made. Okay. So, as you can see, I already have the build pre-made. Starting out with the finishing, we're going to start with an 83 driver dunk. That gives us Jordan dunk package. I don't know if it's going to be the same thing on 2K27, but we're hoping and praying that it is. And if that is the case, this build will be great. With cat breakers, without cat breakers, this build is very, very good. I promise you that one. We got a 72 on the standard dunk, 51 on the post control, 63 on the layup, but you can upgrade this if you want to. Like I said, this is my build that I like. I know when to go up, I know when to not go up, and the close shot is going to help me with the, close shot type of layups and everything under the rim. And as you can see, it gets float game, it gets gold, aerial wizard, posterizer on bronze, and it just gives you everything you need. Moving on to the shooting. First we're gonna have an 85 mid-range to give you silver deadeye, which is very, very good. Like I said, it has high shooting in it. I mean, for a center, you're not really shooting the ball like at a high rate like everybody else is. You're not a point guard, you're a big man. Play your position, hit your open shots. That's all you're here for. We have a 78 on the free throw, which is more than enough. You can go with a 70. You can go lower if you want, but I mean, I just put the extra attributes that I had on the build right there. So 76, people are probably gonna look at the 76 like, yeah, what is that, bro? That's perfectly fine. You're shooting wide open shots day one. I'm sorry, but as a big man, you really shouldn't be shooting too much, but it's not your job. So that's why I went with a 76 on the 3-pointer. Moving on to the playmaking, I said this is gonna have a high playmaking. It has a potential to get a 99 passing accuracy, but I feel like day one, yes, you can change this if you want to. You can lower your mid-range and add to your passing accuracy, but a 76 is probably more than enough on this game, unless you wanted to, help out your teammates and, get a little bit more dimer and everything, so that you could push for that 70, for that 82 to get gold dimer on your player. We don't really care about the playmaking because this is not really a playmaking center. Like I said, this is a Anthony Davis type of build. So you're holding down the paint, playing perimeter defense, and shooting your open shots, and getting rebounds at will. Moving on to the defense, we had a 74 on the interior defense, 80 on the perimeter, 73 on the steal, and then an 84 block is way more than enough on this game. 73 still helps you get those lane steals, and the 80 perimeter, I just put that as high as possible because I am 6'10", so I want to be able to guard almost everything on the court, and I'll be able to slide in lanes and all this and that. That's also why I went with the 73 still. A lot of people are going to stop at 60, but I'm not doing that again, not at all. 74 interior, because you're 6'10", people gonna be using post moves on 2K27 off the rip. That's usually how the game always goes, so that's why I went with the 74 interior. Moving on to the rebounding, we went with the 94 on the defensive rebound and 85 on the offensive rebound. And I feel like this is you still got a potential to get 99 rebound, but off the rip you really don't need it. But there's going to be max plus ones and everything in the season pass if they are still in the game, which they are, which Uncle Demi said. And yeah, I feel like this is the perfect amount of rebounding. Unless you want to just tweak it and just get all rebounds, you can just drop the shooting completely, go 99 on both rebounds. But that's not how I play. I like to shoot the ball if I'm wide open. I don't like to be, a liability and on the basketball court around my teammates. Moving on to the physicals. We went with the 75 on the speed, 69 on the agility, 86 on the strength, and an 83 on the vertical. The reason why we went 83 is to get that Hall of Fame pogo stick. we went with the 86 on the strength to, you know, so we could put cat breakers on that in the future and give us that 91 strength. And the speed and agility, you know, this is just 75 is great for a 6'10" build. Great, great, great. I promise you, it's great. So moving on to the build name, shades of Jack Sigma, Marcus Cousins, and Marcus Camby. Locking board, made paint bully. Like I said, this is the NBA 2K27 build, so we're not positive on what the builder will look like, but if it is something like this year's builder, freelance type, this will be the build that I will be going in the NBA 2K27 with as my day one build. So yeah, man, let me show you the cat breaker screen. If you've made it this far into the video, comment down in the comments burger. Comment burger if you made it this far into the video, man. Let's get straight back into it. Let's go. This here is the cat breaker screen. You can go so many ways with this, but personally, if I were to, you know, start out the game in a crew and I hit the, you know, get the 4 cat breaker, well, 5 cat breakers if I'm not mistaken, because you get like 4 from the crew and then 1 from the season pass. If I were to have 5 cat breakers off the rip, I'm going 2 on the drive and dunk, and then I'm gonna put the last well, I'm gonna put 2 on my rebounding, my defensive rebounding, give me a 96 rebounding, and then I will put the last 1 on my 3-pointer to give me that 78 3-pointer. Because I mean, you know, the more the better, but like I said, you don't really need it. So this is if I had 5 cat breakers. 5 cat breakers. No, we aren't gonna start out with cat breakers, but this build is great if you're being honest with you. You don't need to, you know, shoot at a high rate because you're a big man. Yes, you're not gonna be able to hit every single shot day one, but if you really practice your shot and don't change shots, literally do not change shots on day one. Stick to that one jump shot and you will see success. Just make sure it's high arc and it's fast, and you know, it has a good visual cue. But that 75 3-pointer, you know, it's gonna be a struggle at first, but you gotta get your hot spots and badges, and you gotta be able to have teammates with, you know, a little bit of passing accuracy on the team, to help you, you know, be able to hit your open shots and everything. But overall, this build is very good for day one. Let me know down in the comments if you like the build, and if you do not, it's my build, you know, it's my opinion. But look, let me know down in the comments how you like the build though, bro. And let me know down in the comments again, what position are you gonna be starting out as? Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. And it's your boy JvQuaniI, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, bro. Peace.